Hey you guys, it's Riley here again, and this is another update on my garden. This is going to be my October update, so let's get to it. Well, of course, I'm just kind of mixing this up again. Just kind of doing different techniques. Just want to show you all the crazy updates that I have in my garden. Really moving some stuff around too, just as I kind of do it, but I'll try to keep that down to a minimum. But yeah, these are all my different plants all around. As you can see, there's been a ton of crazy updates. Look at the butterflies and everything. I mean, look at this. Like tomatoes in October, I mean, that's probably pretty normal for you, but you know, I'm loving it. Look at these cherry tomatoes as well. Got like a pepper plant that I'm trying to overwinter, but you know, struggling to do so. Getting my overwintering stuff prepared. This is my sweet potatoes. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty awesome, right? Still need to do some more work on some of this stuff, but overall, it's doing pretty good. Some basil, and that's some sweet potatoes right here growing as well. That's some sage that I got recently as a gift. Thanks you again, Sarah and Leah. Some, I want to say that's catnip. And these are just some little starts that kind of got going and just kind of let do their own thing. And these 3 bins that you guys see, these are bins that I'm gonna try to like overwinter, and that's why you see these poles sticking out of them. So I'm gonna try to put plastic over them, and I'll give you guys an update when I do. But right now there's like some things already covered in plastic over there. And sorry for the mess of the garden and the yard. Like I said, it's just been crazy, just trying to keep up with everything. But overall, like it's doing pretty well. And like I said, the goal of my garden is to make a garden that I can like have sustain itself when I'm not around. So look at this. This is some apple mint right here. I'm trying to get this raspberry bush to keep growing, but I think it might be on this last leg. But you know, oh well. You know, we're just trying everything new. That's all we're doing. This is my compost bin that I recently made a video about. It's doing pretty good. It's helping out a lot. Look at all these leaves and stuff. I have all these leaves down just because I want to go ahead and bring a bunch of life back into my soil and make it so the next spring I just have like the healthiest soil to start with. Trying to grow beets and stuff right here. I think that's something coming up right there. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I water this part just so I can see if I can get some beets and radishes. If I can be honest with you, I hate beets, I hate radishes, but I'm growing, and I hate turnips, but I'm growing them just so that I can learn how to grow them. And if I find someone that likes them, then I can give them some free food and I can help out my community. Got a squash here. I want to say it's a butternut or something. I don't really care. I'm just growing it to grow it. Look at that. That's some more of my bean plants still surviving. Here's another hoop house I tried to make. This isn't looking too bad. Like, look, got some tomatoes right there. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. This is a mess, but hey, it's my mess, and I'm okay with that. And like I said, I'm just doing this to learn. What's so bad about doing all this type of stuff to learn? Okay, here is, oh look, purple whole peas. Don't mind if I do. You know what? I think I'm gonna go get a bag so I can show you guys a harvest at the same time. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I got this old grape container here and some paper towels, and let's get to it. All right, I see some tomatoes right here that I can pick. And for anybody wondering, I'm gonna pick these, I'm gonna actually pull up my winter crops and stuff like that as soon as everything starts to die, when the first frost, like I'm gonna try, in all honesty, I'm gonna try to protect as much as I can, but like I can only do so much, and I just want to see, I want everything to die down. Like my zinnias are already kind of spent here, so I think I'm just gonna cut them down at the root once they get big enough. Well, once they start like really die from the first freeze, or first or second freeze, cut them down at the root since they'll come back next year, and then I'll just go ahead and I'll actually burn these as opposed to composting these, because as you can tell from the leaves, they have a little bit of mildew on the leaves, so I don't want to spread that into next year or any other crop, so I'm just gonna go ahead and burn this and then use the ash in my compost, and that'll be useful. If you guys have any other suggestions or anything, please let me know, as I greatly appreciate any and all of your suggestions. Oh, look at this beautiful calendula flower. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it into salves and different things that I can use, but I'm loving it. I'm loving having this, and I can't wait for it to come back next year. Look at that lavender right there. Oh yeah. Hopefully that comes back. Hopefully it's really weathered in. Of course, my 4 o'clocks or whatever time they are, they're still going crazy. Here they're invasive, so I might not grow them again next year. I might grow them, doesn't matter. Here's some more of my seed starts right here. Look at all these. You know, like I know they might not look like the best way to do this type of stuff, but hey, you guys, like I said, I'm trying to learn. You guys can try to learn. There's no right or wrong way to do anything if you're having fun. This is my ginkgo tree that I transplanted. I had it in a smaller pot, sharing a pot with something, but now I'm got it in its own pot. I'm gonna see if I can overwinter it and kind of harvest some leaves so that I can use that because it's good for brain development and health. Got some cabbage over here. I need to water it, like all this stuff. Sorry if everything looks pretty drastic right now, but I'm trying to just kind of get this video done before the end of October so I can show you guys, because I really want to keep up these updates. And at the end of the year, I want to do a roundabout, just kind of show you guys how everything's turning out. This is a water jug here that I just kind of filled with water, and I use that as an easy way to water my plants now, and this helps a lot while I figure out my irrigation system. And it's a bit late to figure it out, but you know what? I always got spring. This is some more blackberries. These are pretty cool. And it's a tomato plant. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of these tomatoes. I know you might be thinking maybe I should leave them on here longer, but you know, I'm okay on that. You know, I got plenty of tomatoes. I've probably posted about all the tomatoes that I'm growing, so I'm okay. My wood bedney isn't doing its best right now, but you know, it comes back every year, so I gotta have faith in it. My yarrow's kind of dying down a little bit too, so that's not the best. Oh, it's not the best, but you know what? It'll come back as well. Wormwood, loving it. It's all spreading out. It seems like it's in its own element. Oh man, the passion flower. Seems like some bugs have gotten to it already. I'm gonna have to keep this covered. I was able to keep my other one growing just by keeping it covered, so I might go ahead and just put like a plastic bin over it and just go from there. This is my asparagus. Looking great, looking good, looking good. I'm gonna wait till this starts to die off before I cut it down too, because I hear that's the best way to do it, to keep from shocking the plant. And like I said, I am learning all this stuff new, so if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. This is an area where I kind of neglected it a bit too much. Yeah, like not all my stuff turns out okay, you guys, but like I said, I am learning something new. I'm trying to figure out my yard and trying to figure out what's the best way to do things. So these tomato plants have seen better days, but you know, and especially this raspberry plant, And you know, I want the raspberries, like both of them that I've shown you, like look pretty bad. Like I want them to do well, but that being said, like they have thorns, so it's really hard to really say that I want them to do well if I know that them doing well is me having to walk through thorns and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, this is the latest garden update. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else. Let me know if there's any parts of the video, like tell me about give me a timestamp or something that I can kind of like look through and tell you guys like what's working and what isn't working, or what I'm growing in this particular area. But like but yeah, you guys, like I'm loving the garden. I'm loving this entire experience. I highly encourage you guys, just get involved. Just do it. It's not that big of a deal, and you, like I said, you don't have to be a master gardener in order to get involved in this. Just get involved, learn what you can learn. In worst case scenario, you could always, you know, burn your garden down if it doesn't work out. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah. But yeah, that's just this section. And let me see if I can show you anything else. Give me 1 sec. Here's my miniature greenhouse here. As you can see, the progress is crap. Yeah, I said it. But you know, like I said, I'm trying to get this stuff going. Got some seedlings started, but like I said, like if I just kept these in a bag, like nothing would happen, and they probably go old and stuff like that. But I don't care. I want this. I want to try to make this all work. I want to see if I can actually successfully grow a garden, like have a garden grow and do well. And I want to see what, not only that, but I want to see what all can grow without me having to spend like 6 to 10 hours a day watching a certain plant and stuff like that. Look at all these bags of leaves. Yeah, I'm gonna completely cover this yard with stuff just to make sure I can get like the best garden next year. All right, so this is my pepper plant and my moringa plant that I have in here. It's hard to see them because I have them completely covered, but they typically like tropical climates, and I'm giving them what they want. And they're doing pretty good in here. And the goal is survival of the winter, more so than anything. My other pepper plants have started to die. It's my St. John's wort, some more yarrow and mint. Got some basil down here. Blackberries are doing okay. I'm also trying to grow another sweet potato. I don't know how well that'll turn out, but you know, it's doing pretty good so far. But by doing so good, I mean the rats haven't eaten it yet. It's another cranberry hibiscus plant. I don't know what that is, but I'll try to look into it afterwards. And then I think that's it. Looks pretty interesting. I wonder if that's sorrel. I wonder if I finally got that to grow. Who cares? I'll look into it. I think this is called Quincana or something like that. I'll try to post the name if I can find it. Got some variegated oregano. Loving that. Gonna definitely overwinter that. Some blackberry plants over there in the corner. This is my beautiful ginger plant that is still surviving. I'm gonna try to see how long I can keep it alive. As soon as it dies, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up the ginger underneath. And these are my grapevines. I don't know if it's just the end of season what's doing this to them or what, but if you guys have any suggestions about that, I am more than open to it. I've just been all over the place and haven't been able to find time for it to look into it. This is my citronella plant. Yeah, I've got it in a big tub, along with a moringa plant in there, sharing it. They seem to be living together pretty peacefully. But yeah, that's just this area over here. Let's see the next one. Man, you guys have gotta love fall. Look at how everything's changing. You know, I think I'm gonna try to cut off some parts of this pear tree and see if I can get it to grow. Yeah, I've seen some videos about it, so I'm gonna see what I can do. I might even see if I can graft some stuff onto this pear tree later on in the season. I mean, well, not later on in the season, but into spring, maybe an apple tree cutting or something like that. Here's my beautiful swamp sunflowers. They're starting to die out, but soon I'll try to see if I can collect the seeds and make a video about that and see if there's anything I can do that's useful with those. But yeah, there's the swamp sunflowers. Look at the spent flowers. Cannot wait. Here's some of my lemon balm, another area of it. I cut it back pretty harshly, man. It seems to be coming back. It seems to enjoy it. I mean, these are the type of plants that I like, the ones that survive on their own. I can come give them a haircut and then they're just going back to what they were doing before. Also, here's a little bit of oregano that I got growing over here. Not doing too bad. Can't wait to see how it turns out next year. All right, here's the last component. This is the front yard. Have like a good bit of mint, some spearmint. I have some of these hyssop. Here's some other different types of mint. Some oregano. These are some lemon balm that I cut back, but they're starting to try to kind of come back up again. This is more just wild mint. This is my anise hyssop reaching the end of its season, but I'll just cut that back at the end of the season and it'll grow back. This is the 6-year growing for me, and this is the first year it's been in the ground. So in the pot that it's been in, it's stayed alive every year. This is some more mint. Look, I'm trying to grow some acorn squash. I don't know if it'll grow throughout the winter, but let's hope. But yeah, you guys, thanks for taking the time to go through my garden with me. Sorry if this was a bit quick. I know I say quick, but it's probably gonna still be like a 5-10 minute video. But yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions or anything. I try to include more information, as much information as I can in my descriptions, and I'm working on including more. So if there's anything you'd like me to include as well, like sources and stuff like that, I try to keep as many sources as I can there. But like, subscribe, share it to as many people as you want. And if there's anything in particular you want to see, let me know. I'm going to try to do videos soon as the season's winding down of like different plants in the yard and their benefits and stuff like that. So please let me know. But for right now, you guys stay awesome. Thank you so much for the support, comments, and everything. I read every one of your comments and I appreciate it. And you guys stay awesome.